Hi, everybody. John Porton, Century 21 Gold Properties in Totowa, New Jersey. Hope all is well. Hope you're enjoying your Saturday. And I just want to share something I read yesterday. Interesting article, of course, on the real estate market. The $64,000 question I usually get is, when is the housing market going to soften? When's it going to crash? Is it a good time to buy? Is it a good time to sell? Well, hopefully I'll answer some of your or all of your questions, hopefully. I want to share some tidbits of this article I read yesterday, I believe, on Realtor.com. There's a few economists who offered their opinion in this article. And one of them is Mark Zandi, who's the chief economist over at Moody's and usually is quoted in a lot of real estate articles. And his feeling is he believes the market is topping out, starting to show some cracks, some chinks in the armor, if you will. He thinks we have hit the apex, meaning that we're close to hitting the plateau of the prices. Now, he also said it doesn't mean that the market is on the verge of collapsing. Keep in mind, we're still at double-digit increases in home prices from last year. Now, in April, we were up 17% from last year. But more recently, we were up 12%. So what that means is it's still a healthy market as far as prices go because you have double-digit increases. But what it also means is that the prices might not be accelerating as they were. Maybe appreciation is starting to slow down, and maybe you'll see only a 6 or 7% increase as opposed to a 20% increase. So by no means is the market going to crash tomorrow or today because you still have, enough buyer demand and you still have low supply. So that's keeping, the prices high. It's keeping the seller's market effective or in play. But it also, on the flip side, is forcing a lot of buyers back to the sidelines, meaning that they might be taking a break. So it's understandable because you've been in this market for over a year now, and a lot of buyers have seen their bids get bowled over by other bids, cash buyers, no appraisals, no inspections. And as the prices continue to rise, a lot of buyers are becoming sideline watchers because, quite frankly, they can't afford it. They're priced out. Now, I'm not saying it's every buyer. There's still a lot of buyers out there and a lot of demand, but a good amount of buyers are being squeezed. So what that means is, as a buyer, if you're still a buyer, that might mean less competition and less bidding wars. So that's a good thing if you're a buyer. Not saying there's not going to be bidding wars, but maybe it'll be less. So that's good news if you're a buyer. Another interesting tidbit in this article, the number of purchase mortgages over last year to this year, down 14.2%. 14.2%. So what that means is, like I was just alluding to, that a lot of buyers are just taking a break. They're going to rent for a year or two. They're going to go back home, live with family, but they're taking a break. Now, if you're a seller, you have to understand that a market like this with double-digit increases is not sustainable, meaning that the prices have to moderate. So if you're thinking of selling between now and the next few months, I'd say if you're really thinking about it, you do it. If you are still on the fence and you need some more time to think about where you need to go, or if you're selling and buying and you don't want to buy high, maybe you can think of an alternate route. maybe selling now at a high price and then maybe renting a year or two, or if you have somewhere to go, that might be an option for you too. But, you have to understand that the seller's market, will not be here forever. And that's just common sense. But there's still enough supply. I should say there's still enough demand and not enough supply. The buying pool is deep enough where the market can still stay strong. And the difference between now and when it crashed in '08 is there was more inventory on the market. See, now there is no inventory. So although it's creeping up a bit, it's gotten better, but there's still not enough. So that is keeping the demand high and the prices high. So that's the difference between now and then. So if you're a buyer, you want to keep at it, that's fine. Maybe you'll get lucky. Maybe you'll have less competition. If you're a seller, there's no better time than now. That's all I'll tell you. Why we have a seller's market? Because you're starting to see the shift. Now, a shift doesn't happen overnight. A shift takes months. So 9, 10, 11, 12, a year. That's probably what you're looking at. Now, the one thing that could really, though, change the market, according to most economists in this article, there was about 4 or 5 different opinions. The one thing that can change the market is if the mortgage rates continue to rise. Now, they rose a little bit, but now they're back to 3. But now if they go up near 4 and you still see these prices accelerate, maybe not as much as they were, that could be something that can change the market. That can change the market. So all I can tell you is we shall see, but I'm just telling you what I see today because you feel it a little bit. You're starting to feel it a little bit, the shift. On June, whatever it is, 26th at 2 o'clock, that's what we got going on, guys. So if you have any further questions, you're thinking of selling, or you want a market analysis on your home, we have questions about the market in general, please reach out to me. You can call or text me 201-247-2759, or you can direct message me on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. John Porden, Century 21 Gold Properties in Totowa, New Jersey. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Have a great weekend, and we will talk soon. Bye-bye.